Good morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Monday, December 2nd. Can you believe it? Winter solstice is going to happen shortly. They've got all kinds of things on the news about it. So the shortest Sunday of the year will be happening soon, and then we start getting longer. So that's interesting. All right. This is an interesting week. I'll go through with you in a moment here the daily data, but this is the week about jobs. You're going to get the JOLTS data, you're going to get ADP, Challenger Gray, and then Friday we get the U.S. jobs report. The early estimates are about 200,000 new jobs, which is a bump up, but we no longer have the impact of the hurricanes, and that is the reason for that. As you can see, the stock market's sort of mixed. You're about flat in the S&P, down 30 or so points in the Dow, up that amount in the NASDAQ, and up again about 3.5, 4 points in the Russell. Gold fell hard last night. Now, the reason it did that, and when I put out one of my updates last night, I waited for this market to open, and I told clients, be careful here. First off, a lot of people just coming back from Thanksgiving. Second, the impact of the Trump threat, and that's probably what was behind it, on BRICS country and people that are trying to avoid use of the SWIFT system with the U.S. dollar is really what this is about. And President-elect Trump saying, hey, you go do that, you want to join that, that's fine. Your tariffs to anything you want to sell in the United States are going to 100%. So that immediately put the currency markets a little crazy because people already believe that what he says, he means. Keep that in the back of your mind. So the dollar up 50 points on that. Most currencies got smashed on the news. That's the only reason I could say that. The cold spell we're getting here in the Midwest and East dripping down. Dropping might be the better word, into Florida. So a little bit of a bid coming in there. On the energy markets, we're getting a bit of a rally. Now, as you know, OPEC is putting off its meeting at this point until I understand later this week. And when they do, what are they going to say? The most they could say is they'll do some production increases in January, and the least they'll do is say, nah, the market's not right. We're going to hold back from any increasing at this point in time. Either way, the market, I think, is ready for it. Bonds and notes, well, they tried the upside. They've been giving that up a good part of the morning. Remember, this is jobs week, so the market's going to start anticipating all that going on. And while I say that, I want to remind you, it's also Cyber Week for me. The best sale you're going to get from me this year, 50% off. Don't wait for Christmas, it won't be this. 50% off any one-year purchase of my complete futures, combo, Spider ETF video, or futures video. The sale is open to new and returning subscribers, so I can't make that any easier. It's going to end December 6th. It's in 4 days, so why not take advantage? All you need to do is go to iraepstein.com. and go to the word research. When you go there and you click on anything, you're going to see the 1 month come up by default. There's a toggle switch. Give it a click. You'll see the 1 year. Don't worry about the price you see on the screen. When it goes into your cart and you go to check out, that is where the 50 off will show up. Got it? You can also move your cursor up here. Now, in talking about all this, I said there's some news today. You're going to get at 8:45, the S&P Global Group will come out with their final November manufacturing sector PMI. ISM will release their U.S. November manufacturing sector index at 9. Construction spending data for October comes out at 9 o'clock. And late this afternoon, we're going to get New York Fed President Williams speaking at the Queens Chamber of Commerce. We'll see if he has anything to say about interest rates. His voice is a very important one when it comes to all this. So you put this all together, you try to come up with where the markets might and might not go. I still see a well-bid stock market. Obviously, anything in the 2650 area is getting a bid in the gold market. You can see that. The dollar still reigns supreme, and that dollar bid puts pressure on a number of markets, other markets throughout the world. So things you got to keep your eye on. That's the best way that we can say that. So with that, I'm Ira Epstein. I hope you take advantage of our Cyber Week sale. Remember, you can move your cursor up to the top here. There'll be an icon. Give it a click. It'll take you to that area. I'm Ira. You have a great trading day. I'll catch up with you tonight with our market wrap-ups.